This is some good shellacky shit. 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 This is some good shellacky shit.
You want me to cause I just want you.
Miss my nigga Die Hard, miss my nigga Taki, miss my nigga Undo, miss my nigga Jaffe. Mornings at the corner store, arguing with Poppy. One time I was fucked up, Tiffy said he got me. Put me on my feet, now my nigga gone and I'm feeling incomplete. Me and you were all-star, was just up in the Jeep. Bent the corner Godwin and ran into Khalif. Shit was cool then. Miss my nigga G Money, he the coolest. One of the main reasons why I really do this. How they kill a goat? Every time I think about it, I be wanting smoke. 40 with the laser and I'm clutching on it close. You know these streets crazy. We miss you, Kaka. We miss you, Big Baby. I'm still in rap mode, man. I hope this shit save me. 40 round the corner, but I hope I see 80. Hey, Jacquees, we really missing you, cuz. Pick up your phone, I got some bars, I wrote some shit for you, cuz. You know the family threw a fit for you, cuz. The whole city popped out, I swear to God, we had it lit for you, cuz. Damn, I miss Taheen, I miss Sherby too, I miss marijuana, he got murdered too. Roll me up some backwoods, I'm about to burn a few. I can still feel your ghost when it's floating through. I miss all y'all, I miss all y'all, I miss all y'all, I miss all y'all. We was supposed to get this money and just ball, y'all. I wish I could pick the phone up and call y'all. If I could rewind time and bring the scene back, I bring Preemy, bring Nori, bring Beans back. Ebony and Stephanie, I bring the queens back. I'm in the booth with YG, I think I dreamed that. Think about my nigga Shaq, got my tears dropping. Or Big Norm pulling up with the V knocking. 20 plus years, nigga, we was sandboxing. Couple times uptown, we was gram shopping. I miss my nigga D-Nice, I miss my nigga Suspect, he brought the party to life. I miss my grandma and how she used to give me advice. I miss doing sign language with Pike. Pike, what up, nigga?
You want me to cause I just want
Yeah. It's Vito, baby. Thinking about ways to make you mine. Followed your Instagram, so I know you got time. See, you've been working, putting in overtime. I'm not trying to press you, but girl, you stay on my mind. Just being honest, I really want you, yeah. Talk to my conscience.
This is some good shellacky shit.
Told y'all ain't a rap nigga. I'm just a nigga that rap. Keep ballin' rap cat to the back of the back. Ain't with none of the act. I just pull up for the shows and pull up for hoes and shoot us wherever I'm at. Told y'all ain't a rap nigga. Nah, I'm just a nigga who rap. I've been putting in work for a long time now. Niggas can vouch for that. I done spent blocks, hopped out on ops for all day. No clout for that. Ain't got nothing to do with rap. Niggas wanna die on live, let them at his man, then double back. Rounds left, we gon' double back. Told y'all ain't a rap nigga. I just be into the facts. I just be into that slide and into the drama. Niggas could die after that. We could sit down and talk about the dollar. Dotted line, we ain't signing for that. We could sit down and talk about the dollar. Dotted line, we ain't signing for that. Told y'all ain't a rap nigga. I'm just a nigga that rap. Keep ballin' rap cat to the back of the back. Ain't with none of the act. I just pull up for the shows and pull up for hoes and shoot us wherever I'm at. Told y'all ain't a rap nigga. Nah, I'm just a nigga who rap.
You motherfuckers ain't smoking this. You ain't smoking green tea, nigga. I don't know what you saying. Jokes up, bitch ass. Bitches and bitch ass niggas. Family on the East Coast.
And a lot of niggas live their life. I thank God I can look back.
On the East Coast with it too. Tapped in Cali too. Shout out to Ski. The Ski Big Cream. Shout out to my nigga Slim. Overseas. Twist.
This is some visionary shit. 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 This is some visionary shit.
I just gotta get in my bag. I gotta get in my bag. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Trap jumping like two. Gangsters in the party. I got 2 glass, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 glass, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 glass, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 glass, got 2 sticks. EPO the rollie, drop the bag on the wrist. Diamonds in the ring, you see the bust down in this bitch. I'm dancing in the club, I got my Glock and put it back. Pistol in the party, looking wrong and we attack. Ain't thinking about the cause, can you hear me? Everybody strapped for the pole, do you fear me? Killers and drug dealers got a boss, so they gon' stand for me. AKs, I'm smoking grade A, I'm finna get mine. Fuck all this shit, my gun talk, I'm finna let one off. Hero, but he's Sub-Zero, I knock your mom off. Can catch you, stop all that hiding, don't try to run off. No ducking hiding, they heat me up and still I can't believe that I'm surviving. You got a lot of balls, cause I was you, I wouldn't try it. Your brother and your mama having dreams about you dying. I woke up on them slow, take off my mask and get defiant. That shit just on my mind, I hope you don't think that I'm lying. Cause we gon' rock out, yeah, yeah. Cause we gon' rock out, yeah, yeah. It's gangsters in the party. It's gangsters in the party. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 blocks, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 blocks, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. I got 2 blocks, got 2 sticks. It's gangsters in the party. You already know that how we coming, we gon' eat you. And if it's beef with us, then you know we not gon' feed you. You already know.
The real mob. The real mob. I made this shit boo, nigga. On heavy H's. Oh, dog. I just made about 40K this month, there ain't no tax on it. You not trying to pay me for that feature, ain't gon' rap on it. Fuckers niggas talking about the go back stamp on it. Niggas know they can't get close to me because my champ's on it. Made them watch me run it up, I paved the way, you know what's up. Serving, yeah, yo, counting up, them draft picks was #1 back then, y'all was hating on them. Now y'all be waiting on them. Drop 3 takes back to back, I'm debating on them. But pussy niggas smiling in my face.
I'm ballin' too, my nigga.
When the song come on, I'm spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money. Play something I can spend some money too, money too, money too, money too, money too, money too. When the song come on, I'm spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money. Play something I can spend some money too, money too, money too, money too, money too, money too, money too. Highly faded, but I'm highly paid, so I just live my life. That shit you niggas trying to do, I guarantee I did it twice. They say life's a gamble, hit my joint and roll the dice. When you living this high, you can't be afraid of heights. Book my flight to Vegas, will 20,000 to stay the night, another 10 on champagne. My money long, I pay the price. Tired of niggas saying they in my gang, cause dog, we ain't alike, I'm throwing money. When I walk up in this bitch, they know it's money. Money in my arms, other table full of money, pocket full of joints I roll, dropping ashes on my clothes. Ballin' super hard, smoking till I overdose. Hardly ever sober, bitch, we party till it's over. When the song come on, I'm spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money. Play something I can spend some money too, money too, money too, money too, money too, money too. When the song come on, I'm spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money. Play something I can spend some money too, money too, money too, money too, money too, money too. Niggas always hating on me, talking about I'm ballin' too. Get your money up and quit your hating's what you oughta do. I've been going hard since I was young. When I was in my teens, I knew when I got older I'd be on, so now I do my thing. Spending money, popping hella bottles, making niggas mad. Going places, rolling J's, I lived a life you wish you had. Throwing out dollar bills, putting shit on my tab. Got a joint full of that OG, got a clip full of them OGs.
Trippy nigga hit the club, you know I be fucked up. Chasing out the model cheese, tryna get my fucks up. Niggas handcuffing hoes, but them niggas know what's up. Y'all came to the club together, but that hoe gon' leave with us. Brain got the blue dream, everybody rolling up. Where the lean, where the cups, ho, it's time to pull it up. Tell her owner we ain't leaving, we gon' buy the whole club.
Now my dollars to the ceiling and my card ain't got no limit. When the song come on, I'm spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money. Play something I can spend some money too, money too, money too, money too, money too, money too. When the song come on, I'm spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money, spending money. Play something I can spend some money too, 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 money too.
What up, what up, what up? This your boy Sativa Jones, aka LeBron James, BKA Young Shane Baldwin. Game flaming right in because I'm 10 steps ahead every time. And I'm here with.
It's your girl, Living Loud, of course.
And this is Rolling with Sativa. What up, live.
What's up?
How was your day?
Busy. Very busy.
I can't hear you.
I said very busy.
Don't you hate them shits? I had to go off for work and go straight to urgent care. That shit just annoying. I'll talk about
What happened?
it. Something with the kid.
Oh,
She's sick right now.
yeah, I went to work. At work, we had the fire trucks come. After work, I went to my mom's job. After that, I came home. I had time to smoke a blunt, and then I went to pick up my daughter, fed her, took her to cheerleading, came back home, and now I'm smoking my second blunt.
And so let's get into these Instagram stories. After this tough ass day, knock when you ready to clock out, Liv, because I know it might be a possibility. Let me see if you sent something new. Nope. All right.
All over her body.
9-year-old and 10-year-old boy and 10-year-old girl charged with rape, attempted murder and kidnapping after allegedly they charged them with rape and attempted murder. Oh my god.
Family member on September
And it
13th
was a
reached out to
girl
Cable.
who did this? It was a
Girl.
boy and a girl? I thought it was two
It was
little
three
boys.
people. It was 3 people. It was 2 boys and 1 girl.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
They need to look into them families because who taught them kids to do
Real
that?
talk. They need to see what happened with them. They're gonna get a psych evaluation. Timberland debuts first music video from his AI generated artist Talk to Me. Talk to Me. Talk to Me.
Okay.
And the internet has mixed feelings. It's Timberland, that's what.
Put ice on my shooter. He gon' duck immigration now. Bitch, I'm back now. Check my stats now. All these clips on me, I might black out. I was broke then, but this ain't that now. Knock on Fiji, the VV splash now. TT cashed out. I stayed humble. I seen kingdoms, watched them crumble. I seen titans, watched them fumble. This ain't Eden, this that jungle. I got options on options. I need bad bitches only. I get top on the phone now. Bitch, I feel like I'm Dochi. Yeah, they came to see Tata. Show me tits from the nosebleeds. Put ice on my shooter. He gon'
This is unfair and this is crazy.
Yeah. And like they could not tell us, and we would never know.
We would never know.
Over 2 hours of testifying in her own defense, Sakina Thompson told jurors she was jealous of the relationship her boyfriend had with the victim, Kayla Hodgson.
A little, I guess you could say, jealous and like insecure.
Thompson admitted to flying from New York to Tamarack in July of 2022, in part to confront Hodgson about the relationship, hoping to convince the other woman to stop. This video shows Thompson showing up unexpectedly at Hodgson's Tamarack apartment at 4 o'clock in the morning. When Hodgson let her in, Thompson says a conversation about their love triangle quickly turned sour. Thompson says Hodgson hit her over the head with a hookah.
She just starts grabbing my hair and punching me, and I'm on the floor. I'm kicking. I'm trying to get up to fight back at this point because now it's a fight.
Thompson was 2 months pregnant at the time. She told the jury she had no choice but to grab something sharp and defend herself. Thompson testified that when she thought Hodgson was dead, she tried to clean up parts of the crime scene with Lysol wipes and paper towels. Over 2 hours of testifying in her own defense, Sakina Thompson told jurors she was jealous of the relationship her boyfriend had with the victim, Kayla Hodgson.
A little, I guess you could say, jealous and like insecure.
Thompson admitted to flying from New York to Tamarack in July of 2022.
What the fuck is Tamarack? Didn't we just hear about that last night? Didn't we just hear about that last night?
What, Tamarack?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. You might have. Oh shit. Ugh.
Tamarack, Florida. That's crazy. She flew.
So I heard about this story like a little while back. Her boyfriend was together. They had a toxic relationship. They was on and off. He used to go to Miami all the time. He found this bottle girl he started talking to, kind of fell for her. So he would go to Miami to see her all the time. Girlfriend finds out, and she actually flies there. And like it looked bad on her because not only did you fly there, you killed her. So you already told him your intentions, like you was going there to confront her about being your boyfriend's other girlfriend. Then you killed her. Then you cleaned the crime scene.
Yeah, you try to clean it with Lysol wipes. You crazy. You ain't look for no bleach.
Lysol wipes and paper towels.
You should. You might be fucked up. You don't know if that girl had cameras in her house. They probably just sit you on the stand and hear your side of the story.
In part to
That's crazy, bro. And somewhere in this world, they still blaming the nigga. Diddy's special condition revealed following his release from prison. Wait, you can't
Like what they
put
mean
him
is
on. Yeah, this is they let him out now. You don't have to follow that after like I did 5 years. Can't ask conditions after I get out of y'all shit. So they about to come home.
I don't know. When I saw that, I was so confused.
5 years of suspended release, supervised release, subject to searches, non-contact with victim, must attend outpatient treatment program for drugs and mental health issues. So he coming home because you can't give me 50, sentence me to 50 months and then sentence me to 5 more years after that. Diddy comeback story got a little more complicated after being slapped with 50 months prison sentence. New details about special condition after he faced at conditions he'll face after his release. How to resurface. So he got 9 years? Because you can't have both, bro. Niggas do that time and be done. You can't give me 50 months and then another 5 years.
Damn.
That'd be crazy.
When he first texted me on, I'm trying to find a picture, y'all. When he first texted me on TikTok, I went through his videos and pictures. Y'all know, if you know me, I love me a BON. So I went through his pictures. I'm like, okay, he a nice looking BON. He my type. Cool. So I text him back. So that's how everything ended up going. We ended up talking. Boom. When I went through his pictures and stuff, this how he looked it. Y'all see him? Big, chunky. I love me a good BON. So cool. Still nice and big. Okay, so fast forward back to when I met him at the studio and he get out the car. Yeah. Why wouldn't this nigga get out the car? This pull up. What the fuck is this? Like, y'all ain't finna tell me this is the same person as this. Let me find another picture. Like this can't be the same person.
She looking for a helicopter because that's clearly the same nigga. He just lost weight.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Finesse sending them bitches old pictures?
Why she don't know what he look like?
He's nice and healthy and he look like a fucking healthy crackhead. Like, this can't be the same person. So now I'm looking like, ain't no fucking way. When he first texted me on, I'm trying to find a picture, y'all. When he first texted me on TikTok, I went through his videos and pictures. Y'all know, if you know me, I love me a BON. So I went through his pictures. I'm like, okay, he a nice looking BON.
That's crazy.
Where is that fly? I'm killing all flies with this shit today.
I wasn't hip to the BON thing. Oh, shit.
That happened.
Hmm?
I think she's trying to make that happen. I never heard that before. But when you
Big
hear it, you
old
know.
nigga.
Yeah.
It might be a Texas thing because you know they got the biggest, the largest out there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where the DJ are? Dead Fred. They can't hear it. Oh, it's because it's in the back of my neck, boss. I'm killing all flies with this contract today. Perfect fly swat. I just want to let y'all know that this is real bad. It's not okay, and to me, it's unfair, and it's not necessary, and it's a lot of different things that go with it. I'm not gonna speak on it because I have to take legal action as well, so I gotta chill. But you guys will be the first to know everything. But this is beyond inhumane, right? This is going into I forgot that I'm lying type shit. Like, I forgot, like, honestly, I forgot that everything I am saying about myself is not true. I forgot who I really was because I've been lying so long about being good to where you forgot you was bad. And that's scary. I'm not gonna speak on it no longer, but I just been served. Well, I got served once. It was okay, but no, this is bad. And I'm gonna need y'all to have my back through this chat because when we really break it down and we really show the facts, what happens after that is gonna be very important. And that's gonna take digital support, physical support, and moral support. Probably titty support too. Who wrote this for these fucking dumb fucks? I'm sorry for let me stop saying shit. First off, you ain't even spelling a nigga name right, so this shit's void already. Bitch, you don't know my real name? You got me all the way fucked up. You think I'm a slave to your bullshit. You think I'm your nigger and I'm gonna do anything you say because I'm your slave. Okay, got it, buddy. Just wish me luck, chat. And legally, you know, we'll get down to the truth. And then I'll be definitely exonerated of all things for my past. But God bless. Like, it doesn't matter. Let's stay focused on what's positive and what's great in our lives today. And that's you, chat. Where is that fly? I'm killing all flies.
Ray J going up on Twitch over there for real though.
The Nicki
Minaj scraps her album after explosive rant aimed at Rock Nation. What? So no more album?
No.
They came begging the Queen for a tour and album, and I said no, laughed my ass off. Want to patch it up. They need help from the Queen and the Barbs. I called the Barbs on the secret Barb phone, and it was a resounding no, just like at the casino. At SC, let me find out you gonna let Desiree take the fall alone. I don't blame you. That ugly ass bitch snitch anyway. You might as well beat her to it. Conspiracy, false imprisonment, civil rights violation. Run.
What?
That whole thing with Desiree locking her daughter up in the basement type shit and using like Rock Nation contacts to like hack her phone and do her and her boyfriend phone and shit.
What?
Mm-hmm. Her daughter got a lawsuit out on her right now. Desiree, the president of Rock Nation.
Oh wow.
Okay. I'm not going to put out the album anymore. No more music. Hope you're happy now. I see. Bye, Barbs. Love you for life. No more music?
The Nicki Minaj news is shaking, and there was news coming out back to back to back to back all day. So Nicki Minaj is in two dilemmas today, two major ones. There's a lien on her $20 million mansion, a court-ordered lien after an assault in 2019. We'll get to that. But also, Cardi B made a comment about somebody inappropriately using Nicki Minaj's Amex card. Now Nicki is coming out speaking about it, say, hey, there's a lot of unauthorized charges on my card. There's a lot to this story. There's a lot to Nicki today. Let's talk about it. So let's start with this guy right here. This is Thomas Weidenmuller. Okay, Thomas used to work with Nicki Minaj in 2019. He was the head of security. Well, at a particular show, there was a female security guard that while she was on duty, a man came on stage with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj was very upset. She cussed the female security guard out, calling her a B, all sorts of stuff. Thomas, being the head of security, he approached Nicki Minaj, trying to defuse the situation and defuse the fact that the female security guard was crying. So he's trying to calm everybody down. Nicki starts going off on him and throws a shoe at him. That's when her husband, Kenneth Petty, gets in the middle of that situation and punches Thomas Weidenmuller in the jaw, breaking his jaw. That's what caused him to sue, leading to the lien on the property. This is a snippet from page 6 that explains it perfectly. Due to the alleged assault, Weidenmuller claimed that he had to undergo 8 surgeries to repair the damage to his jaw, which involved inserting 5 plates into his face. That's a lot. He must have really knocked him out cold. A judge awarded Weidenmuller $500,000 for the damage under a default judgment.
That's it.
Right. They should have
That's
paid
it.
that.
He need at least an M or two.
Which I do believe for the lawyers out there, isn't a default judgment when nobody shows up? Tell me, let me know if I'm right or wrong in the comments. Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty tied the knot in October 2019 and welcomed a son in 2020. So this all happened before they got married, but after they got married, the marriage, the unity, the bill fell on Nicki Minaj. So this is the home. It's a gorgeous home. It's an 11-bedroom home. It's worth about $20 million. Now, Nikki has not paid. So interest has occurred. Time has gone past. And this man's going back to court and he's saying, hey, if they make her sell her home, that should leave her millions to spare. And she'll also be able to pay me. So he's going for the gusto, trying to take her house. Now, Nicki's net worth is about $150 to $190 million. She is the highest paid female rapper in history. So her house being about $20 million is on par to what she should have. Now, let's take it back to earlier this month of the Nicki Minaj Cardi B beef of them going back and forth online, right? Well, Cardi said this, quiet as is kept, truth is you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar for almost 9 years. And you was also heavy on drugs, cocaine, perks, Xanax, pills and potions. You don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that have the power is Kenneth Petty. But you know what happens with that Amex when you sedated, okay? So Cardi said this. Cardi also said this, and I remember reading this. And this is when they did their apologies. Nicki did a kind of apology to Culture. And then Cardi B responded, and this was it. She said, this is my last time responding to you because this is past Twitter now. I gotta see you. But first, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You said out your own mouth that the little girl in you haven't forgave your mother yet, and that's because your mom stays silent while your dad used to touch on you every time he did that crack pipe. I know you experienced a lot of trauma and abuse, but drugs is not going to help you. You need to go get therapy now. I'm going to let you know this today. Your husband is not stopping you from your actions because he lets you do all the drugs all day to numb you so you can max out your credit card. You think I don't know? Them Queens niggas that you be letting in your house every time you kick them out be coming and spilling all your tea in the hood. I'm just going to be the realest person to ever tell you, you need to get help. You need to heal that trauma. You always coming at people every time you see that happy, and she goes on and on. But clock it, she brought up again to max out that credit card. So these were Nicki's tweets today. 3 different people in a span of 2 months charging my Amex without permission. Some couldn't even explain how they had the brand new card number. Sister, they had the brand new card number because your husband gave it to them. She said a couple of them have been doing it for years. Filed the first report a couple weeks ago. They're all going to jail. And they should. It's credit card fraud. She said one of the credit card thieves also has been tracking my moves with a tracking device that lead right to his own cell phone number. You can't make this ish up. LMFAO, won't God do it? Yes, he will. And she played Nicki Minaj win again. So it's looking like what Cardi said. Nicki confirmed. Nicki was so sedated that they have been using her Amex card for months because you're not going to tell me you're not getting dings on your phone. If I try to charge something that looks a little funny, my card is texting me like, hey, was this you? So, random charges in Queens and you may be in Prague, but if you're sedated with all these pills and potions, you're not going to know. So this is scary. It's a scary time to be Onika Tanya Mirage Petty. The Nicki Minaj.
That's crazy, man. But, hey, you bigging that nigga up, you're going to be talking shit about him in a couple of years. Should have stayed with Safari. He had your best thoughts in prayers. But she needed a Meek Mill because y'all liked it to pop perks together.
Please, not my soccer team. Please, don't expose me. Please. Think I give a fuck about London? I'm gonna let all you people in London know I don't got no beef with nobody in London. Leave my page alone. I'm done talking about people. Goodbye. Okay? If I tell my story, it would all make sense. But I'm not gonna be able to tell my story because you guys want me to save your prince. Crummy ass prince. It was cool when he played me. But I can't tell everybody. Trust me, the story makes sense. And by the way, your boy told me to go to the internet when I asked very, very nicely 1,000,000 times. Fuck, I can't even remember what I came here for. Fuck. Hey, please, not my soccer team. Please, don't expose.
Sweetie's former friend accused her of doing drugs with craft sleep. Yeah, keep saying this.
Ray J, is it true your mama and Brandy don't fuck with you? They swear Brandy can't stand you. They say you ruined the brand. Is mom and dad and sister proud of Ray J?
If they not, I am.
Oh, don't cry, Ray. Don't do that.
I'm here for you as a brother.
Don't cry. Somebody get this man some tissue. He really crying for real.
I think, I don't know what button you touched when you said Brandy.
Oh my God. I did not know. I literally pulled.
All right, let's pause this for a second.
Okay.
Can we stop this?
Yeah,
Stop?
we'll pause.
Please.
We'll pause.
Thank you.
Ray J, is it true?
Stop playing with Ray J. We really going through it. All that shit finally catching up. Nicki Minaj says,
Like I said, A1 look a little bit like Orlando Brown.
He did look like Orlando Brown for real. The only thing that was keeping him from looking like Orlando Brown before was the locks. He done cut them shits. Now you
Right. No, they
look at how Orlando Brown look if he was healthy, still drinking, but a little healthy. That nigga is doing fentanyl. Nicki Minaj says she no longer put her album out. Hopes y'all happy.
Man, fuck that weak ass promoter. Ain't trying to pay.
Fuck that weak ass promoter.
I got stuff on Facebook too.
Disrespectful people on God's planet Earth.
You're not lying.
The
Y'all
things
say
that you say
yes
about other black women, but you're an activist and you are educated and you are this and you are that and you are the other. Find yourself, because a degree does not give you class. Find yourself, because a degree ain't gonna get your stupid into heaven.
video that she posted where she was performing. She had her tennis shoes on, I think with some capris on or something like that. And people just come in mean stuff to her. She sing, bro. Judge her singing. You can't talk about how she don't sing good because she got the voice of a damn angel. But you want to talk about her size and her looks and her clothes? Everybody don't want to wear no heels.
Bigfoot woman, leave her alone.
I'm letting you have it right now because ain't nothing you can do about that. And while you...
Yeah. Clarissa says you late as hell, but okay. This is crazy as fuck. 22-year-old man lied about his age, says he was 17 and ended up attending high school in Minnesota. But he even decided to start a relationship with a 16-year-old student and joined the school football team. He also is a convicted sex offender. His family claims he suffered from age dysphoria. Hey, that's crazy.
They just got a name for everything.
Told you they was gonna find it sooner or later. Soon as this whole yeah boy, girl, pedophiles might as well be okay. Okay, it's all sexual. It's all sexual.
That was some predator shit. Why you want to be around a bunch of kids all day?
Whether that's
All right, so when he turned 18, do he go back to thinking he 15? Like, what the fuck happened? Or do he just need another life? Because he only 22. So, like, you feel me? What was going to happen after he turned 18? I need to know.
Maybe he had no friends.
Maybe
he ain't have no friends and figured he could try again.
Yeah, baby. Hey, he joined the football team. His second go around sounded like it was going lit.
He probably was too. He don't look like no big giant man. He like little guy. How he got away with it?
Yeah, the nigga been to jail before. Say he a convicted sex offender. That mean he did time.
Man, I'll figure out how to get a lawsuit against that school because y'all let a grown man go to school with my kid.
For the kid and for the competing kids, I let a 22-year-old come play football with me as a 16-year-old.
He was assaulting my child on the football field. And you gave him the point.
Did you know that once you correct your status, the governments have to protect you, whether that's local, state, maybe even federal? Y'all see ILO Convention number 169. Self-identification as indigenous or tribal shall be regarded as a fundamental criterion. All right, so it is a criteria to correct your status. Look at Article 2. Governments must develop coordinated and systematic actions to protect the rights of these people and to guarantee respect for their integrity. Y'all screaming, y'all tired of people bothering y'all, messing with y'all, saying y'all not indigenous. Let's go even deeper. All right. Article 13 through 16. Recognize special relationship to land and territories. Require identification, protection. My laptop shut off, but anyways, look, they even talk about reparations. If y'all have removal without free and conformed consent, all of y'all who say that your land was taken, they have to ensure return and compensation where relocation occurs. So, y'all see ILO Convention number 169.
Can you tell me something about the Vatican? You've already told me that the Vatican actually has...
That's crazy. That's crazy. So we just gotta justify our status. Oh, here airport shut down. So
and do a ground stop at Chicago's O'Hare Airport because of shortage of staffing.
Damn.
So now they're announcing they're going to shut down and do a ground stop at Chicago's O'Hare Airport because of shortage of staffing. They literally have no air traffic controllers. They're being forced to work without pay, so most of them are calling in sick. And now the airport has called a ground stop, I believe it's tomorrow, between 2 o'clock and 11 o'clock, where there will be no flights going in or out of one of the nation's largest airports. And this is all because of Mike Johnson and his government shutdown ordered by Trump because they don't want to release the files. And they want to make sure as many people as they can lose their jobs so they can call out whatever military order they're about to do. But yes, that's 2 airports in 2 days that have completely shut down. First Burbank, now O'Hare. Getting pretty hairy out there. Soon you won't be able to travel because all the airports will be shut down, and we've got military going to almost every blue big city.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Y'all niggas better learn how to draw.
And the government is still shut down, right?
Yep. No sound. Disturbing. Our police chief quits after video evidence emerged of him arresting an 18-year-old dispatcher at work just 4 months into his role. The footage shows him grabbing her head while leaning over her as she tries to fend off advances.
Don't play that shit, you know?
Huh?
No, I thought you were about to play that Chrissy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I'm happy they found it on camera. And young bitch, get your money, so up your life.
Do you believe in reincarnation? I most definitely do. Even if I didn't, if I would have stumbled across this creator's breakdown, I would have definitely changed my mind. Seventh Dimension Girl, you did that. I found her on Facebook, so make sure y'all go follow her there, and I'm going to tag her below here on TikTok. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so she said, I saw a recent post about a child telling her mother who she was and how she was unalived in her recent past life. Reincarnation shouldn't be a shock to anyone anymore, but I can understand the skepticism. That's a fact. This is a post I did on Suki a year ago. He says, Suki, is that you? Check this out. So I was scrolling my timeline and saw the pictures of the girl on the left by the name of Latasha Harlins. Latasha Harlins was an American indigenous 15-year-old who was wrongfully and fatally shot at 15 years old by a 49-year-old Korean-American store owner in Los Angeles, California, on March 16, 1991. Someone in the comments stated that she looked like Sukiana, and the resemblance is very striking indeed. So I decided to go take a look. Look at the similarities. Based on what I was taught by my forever mentor, usually when I look at reincarnation, I go and check out the names of the parents. Mostly when the souls reincarnate, the parents of or the reincarnated soul has the same initials. Luciana's name is not coincidentally named Destiny Lynette Henderson. Her mom or grandmother's name is Cynthia Henderson. Latasha Harlan's mother's name is Crystal Harlan. Suki got her name from an Asian restaurant in the Christiana Mall. That was when somebody joked about her tasting like Sukihana. So she said, coincidence? Y'all already know how we feel about that word. There's no such thing. So she said, I went to go look at what sign the moon was in on March 16th, 1991, and it was in Pisces. She says Sukiana was born November 15, 1991, and guess what sign the moon was in? Pisces. Hold up, y'all. It don't stop there. Then she said, then I went looking for her birth chart. Sukiana is a Scorpio, and her south node past life is in Cancer. Latasha's sun sign. Latasha Harlan died on March 16th, which is a 7 of diamond day. Sukiana is a 5 club, and the 7 diamond is Jupiter to the 5 club. 5 club deals with restless of the mind and emotions. 7 diamond is the millionaire card. The name Sukiana is a 6 heart, which is the earth card to the 5 club. 6 heart is the peacemaker card. It deals with the past life and karmic relationships. They gave the Korean store owner a slap on the wrist. Her soul was not at rest about this, and I imagine no soul would be, being fatally unalived and then seeing their unaliver walk free from the spiritual plane. She took Latasha's life. Latasha spent the block, reincarnating on November 15, 1991 to reclaim hers and to finish what she set out to do. Live her dreams, honey. I guess it's okay to say Sukiana made peace with her past and is living the life she was destined to. And you gotta know a little bit about astrology to understand what she was talking about. If you do understand, then you will know. She did that. I don't know whether it's true or not, but damn, the breakdown really makes you think. Yeah, I know, I love that. Y'all get in them comments and let me know what y'all think. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
Okay, you heard this girl break it down with astrology and the math thing, right? Look, I'm not into all of that, but please understand they are, okay? At the last conference, we went over when we were talking about Horus and Mithra and other, I don't know what you would call it, past figures, let's just say figures in the past, who also shared the same statistics that Jesus shared. Born on December 25th, 12 disciples, performed miracles, was killed and then resurrected 3 days later. This stuff is astrology based, and it also has to do, because it's thousands of years ago, it also has to do with the phases of, I mean, to find a good word, I guess harvesting would be the correct phase. The phases of harvest, you know, with spring coming in and planting crops and all of that, and in the fall you harvesting and all of that, and then they're waiting for the sun to come. So what y'all don't understand, you know, I'm giving you a brief history on the past, is what's important to you today? Your family and your job and bullshit. What was important to them 2,000 years ago? Not family, eating, survival. That was more important. And if a family member jeopardized that, oh, they'd get rid of that motherfucker in a heartbeat. All right, family was not the most important thing. Survival was. Okay, and that's what I've been trying to explain to y'all. When y'all reading these ancient books like the Bible and Quran or any of these other ancient texts, you have to go back and put your mindset in the context of where they were and what was most important to them, so that you can understand what the fuck they're trying to say to you. You see what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck about people be relating y'all modern ass problems and shit to niggas that had one sole motherfucking mission 2,000 years ago, and that was to fucking survive. You see what I'm saying? Just like in the last post, like that preacher said, when the fuck you gonna realize that Jesus wasn't talking to you or that nigga in the future? He was talking to the motherfuckers that was right in front of him. And for that time, not for nothing in the fucking future. The reason I don't get into astrology and all of this shit like this to prove reincarnation is because when I simplify this shit for you. I keep it in layman's terms. All right. If you know all of this shit, if you into that, that's fine. But this is exactly what it's about. And she just broke it down. That's exactly what they do. Look, they got a system, fam. You live in a dome underwater. You don't live on a planet. You live inside of this. And this is located at the bottom of the ocean on a planet called Tiamat. But this is Earth. All right. To be more technical, you live inside the ice wall. This is Earth. Out here ain't called Earth. This is Earth. All right. These lands have other names, Lemuria and Tartaria and all that bullshit, right? Look, the Anunnaki got a system, all right? And astrology is a heavy part of that system, okay? Like I was talking about Mithra and Horus and them all sharing same aspects as Jesus. That's astrology, all right?
That's crazy.
So, I was thinking while he was explaining what Earth was. Is Earth kind of like Sandy's apartment?
I would say, yeah, the ferment. Yep.
Do you believe in reincarnation? I most definitely do.
All right, family was not the most important thing. Survival was. Harvesting would be the correct phase. The phases of harvest, you know, with spring. What y'all don't understand, you know, I'm giving you a brief history on the past, is what's important to you today? Your family and your job and bullshit. What was important to them 2,000 years ago? Not family, eating. Well, this is Earth. out here ain't called Earth. This 12 zodiac signs. It's astrology, fam. Okay? Now, you don't believe me? The Nephilim giants. Nephilim giants came and married human wives. What did they teach them? Secrets. What was one of those secrets? Astrology. What happened to them for teaching astrology to the humans? The fucking Anunnaki unalived their ass, called, disembodied them, which is unalive them, and kept their souls inside of here, not outside of here, inside of here, to roam until Judgment Day. What's Judgment Day for? It's not for you or me, fam. Judgment Day is for them. So why is there a Judgment Day? Because the Anunnaki are on a mission. The Anunnaki are not from here. They're not from Tiamat. They're from Nibiru. They came to Tiamat to mine for gold. Until that mission is over, those Nephilim, who are basically in jail, and they will give them bodies once they return back to Nibiru, and then they will stand trial. That is their Judgment Day. All right? So Judgment Day don't got nothing to do with you. They just put that shit in the Bible because they know Judgment Day. So the Bible is a mixture of truth and falsehood, fam. If you don't know and read the other ancient texts that's out here, you're not gonna know what's real and what's fake in the Bible. All right, that's a fact. But a lot of it you can read and look up. First, start with every single book you read in the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Look up and see who the author is, because just because the book says Mark doesn't mean a guy named Mark did it, especially a disciple. So this is why I keep telling you, when you look at the four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and just ask Google who wrote these books. It's going to tell you they don't know because nobody signed them. They were anonymous. All right. So look. Now, I'm assuming Suki is the same Suki Hana that was crying in the video talking about she sold her soul, right? If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments because I don't keep up with that bitch. All right. But she sold her soul. Look, reincarnation is real, fam, whether you realize it or not. Now, what this woman is getting wrong is, she's doing it like it's a positive thing. It's not positive. If this is if the Suki that sold her soul is the same Suki that she's saying, is Suki Hana, is this Suki, is she happy right now? No. She crying on social media because she sold her fucking soul. So yeah, if she was reincarnated from this girl that got shot into the Suki the rapper, and now she crying, is she happy? So did reincarnation work out for her? The fuck no. Now she done sold her soul. Guess what? She just in the loop, nigga, and she ain't never getting out. She's in the loop. She done sold her soul. It's a wrap. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Can these people that sold their soul get out? Yeah. But you know what they're gonna have to do? What? Come talk to your boy Raw. All right. I'll put my website, go on the chat box. I know you think you a fucking celebrity and all that bullshit. Come down off your high horse, fam. All right? Come down off your high horse. You sold your fucking soul. You a slave to these motherfuckers. There's a way out. All right? There's a way out, but it's gonna cost you. I'm not gonna give it to you for fucking free. And I damn sure I ain't gonna give it to you for the price of the soul trap session. You sold your soul. You need special attention, fam. All right? Look, man. Tag somebody too. Tag your best celebrity that sold their soul and want to get about from under that contract. All right? Because you can. You can. You see what I'm saying? But here's the thing on this shit too, man. You people who have not got the soul trap session, please understand that you will reincarnate without knowledge to get the fuck out of here. It's a fact, man. It's a fact. All my pages, most of this page, 99% of this page, 99% of the posts are telling you, warning you, pleading with you, begging you to get the soul trap session, to get the knowledge so that you can go back to the source of creation. And the majority of you are watching.
He trying to sell.
Here's the thing. A nigga will walk in the mall and blow $150 on a pair of shoes like that. This week, what's his third?
The inmate Derek Groves, who escaped from Louisiana prison and was on the run for 145 days, was caught by his girlfriend off the authorities to claim the $2,000 bounty that had been placed on him. Derek's girlfriend, Diana, who was a sheriff, helped him escape. What? They had an argument the day he was arrested, and girlfriend sent a message to him complaining about going broke because she had to take care of him. After the argument, Diane tipped off the authorities about his location, hoping for she was arrested for helping him escape in the first place. That's what the fuck you get.
Dummy. That was stupid. Why would she
Dummy.
Win anything? That was the dumbest shit she could have did in my whole entire life.
Went broke for the nigga, then lost your freedom. Dummy.
I've been seeing a lot of talk about Hurricane Katrina lately, and that's great. I'm glad that we're finally talking about what actually happened there. But something that I never hear anyone mention when talking about Katrina is this guy right here, because he is a true hero that never gets recognition. It had been 2 days since Hurricane Katrina had devastated the city of New Orleans. The amount of people that were in need of rescue after the hurricane hit was astronomical. As we know, the Superdome was being opened up as a shelter for displaced residents. But they actually had such an overflow of people that now had no homes to return to that the Astrodome, all the way in Houston, Texas, began opening its doors to house people. As you may have already heard in documentaries about Katrina, helicopters and boats, all of the recovery efforts in the first few days of flooding were going right on past the predominantly black neighborhoods in New Orleans. People were stuck sleeping on their roofs and in their attics with no food, no water, no electricity, with their children in tow and all. And most of them had no option. They relied on public transportation and didn't have a vehicle to leave even if they wanted to evacuate. So this man, 20-year-old Jabbar Gibson, began to formulate a plan to get out. He had been stuck inside of his complex for 2 days with no food or water and began to hear reports that neighboring areas were being swallowed whole by floodwaters. He went searching for a way out and came across a barn with a bunch of abandoned school buses inside. Now, Jabbar didn't even have his license to drive, but he knew what he needed to do. So he drove the Orleans Parish school bus back to his complex and loaded up as many people as possible onto it. What's crazy is that even though he was doing the right thing, police still showed up, made everyone get off the bus, and told Jabbar to hand over the keys. Thankfully, Jabbar's mother was able to convince officers that now is not the right time. Don't you guys have better things to be doing? And from there, Jabbar transported 70 people 13 hours to the Houston Astrodome, and his bus was the first to arrive. I've been seeing a lot of talk about Hurricane Katrina lately, and that's great.
Damn. Shout out to Jabbar, man. Fuck the police, man. Why the fuck y'all sitting there during the national disaster trying to arrest somebody?
For saving people. It's the job y'all are supposed to be doing that y'all not doing.
And why no other person took over that bus, though? That is a good question. Why no grown man knew how to drive a bus?
Breaking news, a woman has landed at JFK Airport with a passport from a country that has never existed in our lifetime.
Authorities at JFK International Airport are in shock. Tonight, a woman arrived from Tokyo carrying a passport from a nation called Terenza, a place that does not exist on any map of our world. The passport was flawless. Biometric chip, perfect holograms, dozens of stamps from countries that also do not exist.
Her documents were perfect, better than perfect. But the country, Terenza, it doesn't exist anywhere.
Ashanti used to be a yacht girl too. Y'all just not ready to talk about that yet. All of them are yacht girls. Everybody is selling it. Why you think she used to be on an island every single month, a vacation every month, on a boat overseas somewhere every single month? She was selling it. Why do you think all of a sudden now, after she done got back with that man and had that baby, she out every month performing the same 5 songs off that one album? Because she's not selling it anymore. She don't got the fun. They're all selling it. We're all selling it. Everybody's selling it. Even you. Yes, you're selling it. Whether you're selling it in exchange for love, attention, gifts, a bill paid, a family, a house, whatever. And men be selling it too. This currency works both ways. How do you think they keep getting those big ass chains with the fake diamonds that sound like a bunch of bottle caps inside of an empty water bottle rattling around when they knock together? They're selling it. Their contract doesn't give them enough money for that. They're already in debt the moment they signed. Megan Thee Stallion always telling y'all in the rap she running through the mall with somebody's father. Hello? She's selling it. Hell, we been knew Sweetie was selling it. We didn't need her madam to come and out her for that. How the fuck you think she was getting all them raw ass beats? It wasn't her talent. Hello? Kings, leaders, and dictators used to sell their daughters in exchange to wipe their debt or form alliances. It's literally one of the oldest forms of currency. Even if you're waiting till marriage, you're still it. You're withholding the box until you get the ring. You're exchanging it for something. You're saying, I'll give you this if you put a nice rock on my hand. The sooner we realize as a society that everyone is selling it, the sooner we can move forward and learn how to sell it ethnically and safely. Because it will never stop being sold, because it will never stop being bought. Supply and demand, okay?
To the woman that brought her dead toddler to daycare and acted like he was sleeping, huh? I saw this and I was like, what was happening? Luckily, there was an immediate story time. So let's
Wait. That came in quick. She was spitting all facts though.
Yeah, she was.
And then this nigga with the dead toddler. What the fuck?
let's get into it.
Anyways, here's the story of the woman that brought her child to daycare who was already dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was this little boy. One day at the daycare, he got sick and threw up. So my director told his mama he can't come back unless you bring a doctor's note, stating that he's okay. So a few days go by, and it was made clear among the staff, don't let him come back because his mama didn't come up with a doctor's note. But after a few days, when the woman showed up to drop the baby off, the staff member that was there went on and let her, drop him off.
Really?
And the mama says, I gave him some medicine. He's asleep right now, and he'll probably be asleep for a little while because I gave him some medicine. And I was like, oh, okay. But then she's like, can I lay him down because he's asleep? And she was like, sure. So she goes and she lays the baby down. And it just so happened that within 5 minutes of her dropping this baby off, my director calls to check in. And she's like, who's all there right now? And the staff member is naming off the kids, so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. And then when she gets to his name, my director's like, huh? What is he doing there? She was like, oh, yeah, he came to drop him off. She said he's doing fine, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I said don't let him come back until the mama gets a doctor's note. And so my director says, go and check him,
Yeah.
She goes over there. She's like, he's not moving. So my director's like, turn him over. When she turns him over, he was already gone. And it was clear that he had been gone for hours.
No.
He was, black and blue. Now, oddly enough, in a story like this, the woman didn't kill him. He had been sick his whole life, and he had water on his brain. Like when the autopsy came back, it was natural causes. She had a history of mental illness, and when she found him passed away, she just freaked out and still brought him in. So she didn't go to jail or anything like that. He passed of natural causes, and she just did the weirdest, craziest, most irrational thing that you could do. But that's the story, y'all.
I can't even fathom the amount of shock you would have to go through to go and look at your baby, grab your baby, and then be like, you would straight up be like, this ain't real. This ain't happening. This isn't happening. You must be sleep, because that has to be traumatizing. Holy smokes. On the flip side, I couldn't even be the healthcare worker, bro. Imagine I'm just trying to take care of babies, make sure the baby's okay, maybe a little sick, but to flip a baby over and to have them look at me with the blank stare, the forever I'm gone, the I ain't even here in this soul body right now. I couldn't do that. No, that couldn't be me.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's a wild reaction to have.
That is.
What the fuck? A sickly baby with a mentally ill person, and y'all just let that happen? Like, she ain't have no supervision. Like, just taking care of a whole sickly baby while she's mentally ill. The government just helping them live regular, huh? All she gotta do is complete tasks. This shit sound crazy.
Mm-hmm.
JFK Airport with a passport from a country that has never
Zoocosis. Why is everything so boring right now? Like, I am so bored with everything.
People have been saying that it feels like the world that we once knew just vanished. It's like we went to sleep and woke up one day and nothing was the same.
Everything just feels empty. You wake up, you do the same stuff for the most part, and then when you do things that are supposed to be fun, it doesn't hit the same way like it used to.
And life ain't just life no more, man. This dries.
Humans are experiencing zoochosis. I 100% believe that. So zoochosis is basically a form of mental illness that animals get from being in a zoo, from having a repetitive lifestyle that is not natural to them. The government can solve hunger by simply planting.
Man, people hear about a fucking theory and be quick to want to feel it. Oh, I was with a narcissist. That's the new buzzer now. Oh, life ain't hitting no more. It's this term called zoochosis.
Fruit trees on the streets, but they refuse to do that because they engineer homelessness to teach you what happens if you fall out of line.
For example, there are a lot of people right now who are talking like this.
You realize this is a group of people that just get going from no responsibilities to the beginning of responsibilities. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't even get real shit yet.
Right.
Realize everything is fake, from the TV to the politicians to the jobs to the money to the power to the government to literally everything that's out there. It's all fake, and it's all a system rigged against us, and it's all fake. The medicine, the agriculture, the school system, literally everything is all fake.
Hell, even this reality has completely changed in some way, shape, or form. It's like the planet had hit pause, and when it restarted, everything had been switched. And nobody can really put into words what's happened or what is currently happening. So I'm gonna let this guy over here explain what he feels like is going on.
But I see where a lot of people have been talking about the same topic, about how their life, this is what they're saying in the comment section, that their life doesn't feel the same to them anymore. Kind of like they're half in this world and half out of this world. And I just want you guys to know, for the ones that feel that way, that you're not alone, because I feel that way every single day. Every single day, I no longer feel like the person I once was. And it's almost like I don't even recognize life anymore. I mean, here I've been on this planet for 54 years, but this world feels so foreign to me. And ever since COVID, it seemed like we went through some kind of like time shift, and it just seems like everything is happening so much faster now. I know that things go faster as you get older. I understand that, but I'm not talking about that kind of thing. It seems like everything is in like extreme fast forward. The days fly by. There just seems like there isn't enough time to even get 2 things done in a day. 2 things before it's time to go to bed. You say, Jesus, I didn't even have time to do 2 things. I have been trying to convey in a video what I'm talking about, and I'm not able to do it, you guys. I'm just not able to put my finger on it. How in the hell did we go from what we remember the world being like to this? How did it come to this? What the hell happened to life? What the hell happened to this world? What the hell happened to people? Nobody wants to do anything anymore. Nobody wants to get together anymore. Nobody cares about anything. You can't even talk to people about anything today and have them even give a damn about anything. Nobody cares. This world is just like gray.
So anybody else resonates with what he's saying? Because it's like we're all waiting for something to pop through, and the anticipation is a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of heavy energy in the atmospheres because we're
Nigga, people is worried about them and theirs. That's it. Think the whole world's going into a rut because we about to be in a recession, nigga. Can't afford to do what you want to do unless you can afford to do what you want to do.
it feels like we're waiting for something. And this, I believe, is this 3D to 5D ascension thing. Because in a new world, you can't take politics, you can't take government, you can't take jobs, you can't take none of this stuff with you. So their world has to be removed. It has to be dismantled. But I truly believe this is the reason why a lot of people are feeling this way.
It's like, it kind of feels like the movie has stopped. It kind of feels like the movie stopped
And we're just like forcing ourselves to go to different scenes. Like, I gotta go to work. That's right. Yeah, that's what we do here, right? Like energy, like I can't explain it. It's like we stopped the movie almost and we're recalibrating.
Is it me or this feels like the weirdest year in history for real? Or in my existence. And I don't think it's because we older now. Something about this year specifically. Energy is just so stale. Not negative, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say it's negative. It's just different than it's ever been.
I'm not suicidal, but like I am tired. I'm ready for my soul to be set free. I don't give a fuck about money. I don't give a fuck about fame. I don't give a fuck about the politics or whatever. All this fucking shit I really don't give a fuck about. Like I'm just so tired of all these responsibilities I never asked for. I'm tired of living in survival mode. I'm tired of living in what feels like the fucking Matrix. Like I'm genuinely fucking tired. I'm learning how to stay present, to enjoy life, focus on what I can control, but like at the end of the day, I'm not afraid of death. Whenever and however it happens, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to see what's next or, finally be set free, be at peace.
The only one who peeped that the energy of the world it feel off right now. And I ain't just talking about no politics or talking about I'm talking about spiritually that feel off. Like something feel like spiritual attacks or some shit. It feel different right now. Like, and I know how to read energy and shit and knowing shit off. It's off right now.
Half of the United States workers says they're at a breaking point. Every other person you see is quietly crumbling.
So I'm not trying to scare anybody right now, but I think something flipped for all of us. I think there's been a massive shift in reality.
Because here's the thing, you still got responsibilities, you still got bills, you still got kids to pay, you still got kids to raise, you still got food to get, you still got to do all the regular things that everybody else still has to do while knowing that it's all fake. So I don't know if you're going through this like I am, but if you are, you understand how difficult this part is to know that you have a higher soul, you have a higher power, you are part of a higher power, and you're here in this simulation or artificial matrix or whatever this thing is, and you have to participate it because you're in it and it stretches so deeply that you can't just step out of it because you just can't do that. I mean, I guess you could go live by yourself in isolation, out in the woods or up on a mountain or something, but that's not real life. And it's such a really weird spot to be because like literally everything that you knew and loved and was literally like crumbles right in front of you. But then you realize that you still have to participate in the thing that you know right now is not real.
Think about it like this. In the Matrix movie, Neo, Morpheus, Trinity, all of them were unplugged, but they still kept going back in because the Oracle existed in the Matrix. The reason for everything, the reason for why the reality of the real world, what's happening, why it's distorted, why trying to understand it more. There's something that you needed to pick up, and the Oracle is speaking to you through the different experiences you've implanted into your Matrix. The mastery of the Matrix, the real world, and what part you play in between that is your journey. Everybody's Matrix series is playing out right now. Literally, like the first movie, the second movie, the resurrection, everything that's playing out. So this is your movie. This is your simulation. This is what you are projecting and this is what you are creating. So it's about you mastering it, like literally becoming Neo, becoming the one in your own self. But sometimes you have to go back in it and understand parts of yourself, understand parts of your programming and why, you came in this part of this time. What fuels you, what energies, what changes you, what makes you want to be in a different space. And I guess until you learn what the Oracle is teaching you in this certain experience, in what you're plugged into, you'll live it and then you'll move forward and you will master that and you'll never look back.
Neo realized that nothing was real. He broke out the Matrix. He realized everything had a code to it. That's why when they were shooting at him, the agents were shooting at him and everything went green. He was seeing the codes, the numbers and the signs. He was seeing the codes. How do you think Jesus was able to walk on water? Because he knew everything was an illusion. He knew everything was a code. That's how we break out the Matrix, y'all. We have to be more than the system. That's how you reach Christ consciousness. Once you reach Christ consciousness, you understand that nothing is real. You realize everything has a code.
But when I'm seeing people who are in a state of tiredness, they don't have a will to do anything. They don't have a desire to exist in that matrix. That is the fuel. When you realize that this is not stimulating for me, this is not the space, this is not, there is this, I don't feel nothing. I don't feel like anything. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm not, this is the, and this is the unplugging. This is where you realize and you look around and you see everybody sitting in these tubs and they're connected to this system that's never ending. And I want you to know that this is not where it ends. This is literally that was the first movie. Him being unplugged and him navigating himself and navigating how is he the one? He can't be the one. This doesn't make sense. And it's like you are in your own Matrix movie. You are the master. You are the one. You are the Neo. I feel this strong feeling, and I was feeling it as like this full moon was happening. And I don't know if it was just a collective feeling, but what I've been seeing on my timeline is that everybody has been feeling like there's a change, there's something going on. They're tired. Everybody's tired and they don't have no desire to exist in this world that has been shaped. I think some of us have been suppressing it because I see the matrix, I see the planning, and I see everything that's harvesting. But it's like, okay, I'm still participating in it. But you got to think about, rewatch The Matrix. See why they had to go back in, why they had to experience certain things for them to get certain codes and get certain activations within them. This is where you start to actually remember your organic self. But you got to have a process where you're unplugging, and you know how he was sitting on that thing with all them needles in, and he was trying to, just reconnect with his body and reconnect with himself.
Here's what I promise. Something in the world is shifting. There is an energetic change that's happening at a pace that is now so unbelievably clear that the people that can feel it know exactly what I'm talking about. And the people that don't feel it are simply finding ways to destroy.
Yeah. I think y'all just need to get a better take on life. And the reason why y'all not seeing a lot of new birth, y'all not seeing the rejuvenation of life at those ages. Y'all don't have a lot of nieces and nephews and shit around y'all. Because that give y'all the will to see, let me do shit for them and make shit better for them and help them come over shit and reassure you that you can come over obstacles. Y'all don't got none of that. And then when you do, you ignore your kid anyway.
Powerful people in the world who are controlling this whole thing, this whole show, know what I'm about to say and are actively protecting themselves against it, but it's not talked about in the mainstream. Wait until you hear this. Breaking news. You may think this is just another post about microplastics, but I just found out something about chewing gum. I don't know how many people know this. So yes, we're finding microplastics in human brains now, 3 to 5 times higher than previously thought. A spoonful of microplastics, and apparently the brain has 30 times more microplastics than other organs. I guess it's getting right in the blood.
That's crazy. Microplastics and chewing gum is nuts.
Government experiment to terrorize people in poverty. Check this out.
Do y'all hear the dog?
There's a dog barking in the background.
One time, 2 weeks ago, I was like stoned, and I woke up at 2 in the morning, still stoned, and I heard that dog barking. And the way it barking, it just sounded exactly the same pitch every time, and I got really creeped out because I started to feel like, what if the dog barking is a government experiment and it's really just someone playing a dog barking over a loudspeaker?
Almost like it's pre-recorded.
Like terrorizing low-income neighborhoods so that we can't have peace. Like, this is literally how I was thinking.
It's not that far-fetched of a theory.
And I swear, I bet you that is real in some way.
It's like the movie They Clone Tyrone. Check it out.
That's not a real dog. It's kind of like how in San Francisco, some businesses will play classical music super loud over the speakers outside of their business so that homeless people won't loiter and, hang out or sleep. And of course, a lot of homeless people will still stay out there and still sleep anyways, despite the music. But
Stay weird, y'all.
it creeped me out thinking that, wow, this could all be a experiment.
That's crazy. They trying to sleep deprive us and dropping off pistols and cocaine. They just trying to have it wild and reckless out here.
Not a hustler and a leech. Run to the comments. Asia says y'all better not be paying half on rent, so then he'll get 2 jobs. Simple. This is why. So the post says, girl to girl. This economy requires 2 hustlers working together, not a hustler and a leech. Run to the comments. Asia says y'all better not be paying half on rent, so then he'll get 2 jobs. Simple. This is why I like white men. Now this is the comment that sticks out to me. And not for the dating preference, but for the race. Majority of the white people that I'm friends with or family with, I know how they run their household because they break it down and tell it to me. This is what works for them, and it's a very simple formula. My homie told me, he was like, hey, listen, bro, my girl, she works a job, I work my job, I make way more than her, but I use my money and I spend all my money on the bills, and whatever check she gets, she doesn't touch it, and she saves it for us. That means she's not sitting here spending and splurging all of her money. She saves all of her checks for them for the future, and he spends all of his. Now, could this go wrong? Maybe. But if you have a really good partner and y'all are good together and y'all trust each other in that level, especially financially, then this could work out way better. He also told me that his parents do the same thing. And these aren't just your everyday folks, bro. They're living well, bro. They have a trucking company. They live in the suburbs in my city, in my area, and they have a home in a whole other country. Bro, they're good. But at the end of the day, that is still 50-50. Do whatever works for y'all, though. Don't get on the internet and then I don't even get riled up about this 50-50 topic no more, but that's just an idea to give y'all.
Well, here I am on 16.
So the post said,
are missing in Virginia. What the hell is going on in
So
Virginia?
crazy.
It's been 13 days. 13 days. And we're in the triple digits for children going missing. That's 10 kids a day.
Where are
just
they?
Being swiped,
Who has them?
Swept, taken out of the streets. Sorry, not 10 kids, but you get the point. Who's playing Five Nights at Virginia? This is very, very, very alarming. Virginia's like a state away from me. And I didn't know this was Virginia behavior. Maybe West Virginia behavior, yes. But Virginia? What is going on? It's disgusting. It's absolutely insane.
Somebody knows something.
Just been going missing in Virginia.
Stay
I'm not
weird.
seeing any news coverage about this. TikTok is the one telling me this. I've had multiple people scrolling through my For You page telling me that at first it was 50, then it was 60, then it was 70, and then from 70, we just went to 100. Are they disappearing without a trace? Why is no major media network covering the fact that kids are just disappearing in Virginia?
Okay, guys, there is a woman that got pregnant in the Miami County Jail. Her name is Daisy Link. I hear this and I'm like, how? The staff in the correctional center are like, how? I'm like, okay, this has to be a male security guard doing some stuff in there. And guys, it turns out the baby belongs to another inmate 2 floors up. Juan de Paz. Now, just like y'all, I'm like, how the does that work? Men and women jails aren't even connected. They must have found a corner to hook up in? Hold on, we gonna get there. Now, what's crazy is that Daisy and Juan are both in there for murder charges. Separate murder charges. I was thinking, okay, they must have effed before they went to jail. But wait, Juan went to jail in 2020. Daisy went to jail in 2022. So that means this had to have happened somewhere in the facility. So the police, they start investigating. And they figured it out. You are not going to believe how they did it. A vent. Yeah, they did this through a vent. An AC air duct. It says here they made a cable using bedding material. Wow, okay. They interviewed Juan, and here's him talking about it.
Well, I know it for a little minute, you feel me? So we was talking, back and forth, and how were you talking to her? Nah, through the vent. Through the vent? Yeah. Okay. Through the vent. Anybody would say I'm crazy, or you talking to the vent, yeah. And then we was talking, through, and then we got to know each other better, and then, I'm like, damn, I really want a baby, because, I got murdered, and I might never go home, so.
This man is smiling about it. He's just like, yeah, so here's how I did it. Yeah, so we were talking, and it's just crazy how after a murder charge, now you're ready to have a kid. Now, not only were they talking through the vent, they sent notes in the vent. Look at this. My snuggle wuggle baby girl. This handwriting. If I saw this handwriting, I would not get pregnant by you. Jesus ain't that fish. And then here's another note. It's a list of baby names. This man said Katana, Naoki, Zelda like the game, Siri dog, Sahara winter. It's either Japanese names or weather conditions. Now guys, not only that, amongst the notes, he would also send down his sauce, his soldiers. You get me? Juan told a reporter what he would do is put his soldiers, wrap his soldiers in saran wrap, and then he would send it down every day for a month. Then Daisy would take a yeast infection applicator and shoot it up her woo-ha. Guys, you can't make this shit up, yo. Now, guys, here's a phone call between Daisy and Juan talking about this baby they're trying to make.
Do you think you're pregnant? I don't know. I still haven't had my period. You think that work? I don't know. If Kali could, I'm telling you, I was supposed to have my period. I don't know. Damn, babe, have you been doing it for real? I swear to God on my kids, I do it every time. Real, for real, like deep, like in there? Yes. You make sure it's in there? Yes, like somewhere. real sperm supposed to be in you, then shoot out like a water hose.
What?
It was definitely in me, all the way in there. I did it every time.
She said on her kids? Girl, you got kids outside of here and you trying to make another one inside the facility? Irresponsible. Raw. Is that raw? Raw. It must be if I'm crowing. Now, as I've said, Daisy does end up getting pregnant. And after this, Daisy decides to call her mom and break the news. And for some reason, she believes that getting pregnant is going to get her out of jail.
Under 24-hour lockdown because I'm pregnant. You're full of shit. I swear to God. You're full of shit. This is shocking. What do you mean? I'm going to sue. I'm going to get out. You know how much I could sue them for? This is all planned. I can get out now. If they would have let me out of the Arthur hearing, I wouldn't have got pregnant. You know what? You're stupid. Don't talk this phone.
Daisy, how are you going to sue them for getting pregnant in jail? Who is your lawyer? Now, if it's Sal, you might have a chance. But that's a TV show. And this isn't. Now, Daisy Link's trial began on the 8th, but the verdict hasn't came through yet. I haven't seen anything reported yet. I wouldn't be surprised if it's taking longer because of the government shutdown. If you didn't know, it's still shut down. I made a video on this. What is her case about anyway? It says here she murdered her boyfriend, Pedro Jimenez. It says here that her attorney says she acted in self-defense, arguing she feared for her life due to Jimenez's abusive behavior. The relationship was toxic and Jimenez was out of control, unhinged, and dangerous. Jimenez pistol whipped her 5 days before the fatal pew-pewing. She pew-pewed him, and her children can testify to her claims of DV. Prosecution says that Daisy's self-defense claim is contradicting. There's a Ring camera video from the night of the shooting in which Link is heard calmly telling the victim, "I think I hit a major artery, you'll be fine." Because of her calm and joking demeanor, there's no way this was standing your ground. What the hell? Why was Juan in there? I looked for a bit. All I could find is second-degree murder, but he's been sentenced for 25 years. Murderers having kids is crazy. Okay, guys, this story ends here. As I always say, what do you think about this? Guys, we're at 2.2 million followers. I never thought that I'll be hanging out with you guys, being a content creator, and now we're streamers and we watch the videos together. I'm happy to be on this journey with you, and it's crazy because I'm actually a music artist. This is what I love to do. I really just make the videos for y'all.
God, man. Pretty much done for the night. Y'all have a good one. Be safe, simple, and sweet. The difference between a dreamer and the visionary and the dreamer is the dreamer has his eyes closed and the visionary has his eyes open. Bow.
This is some visionary shit.